Okay, wait, record first. Alright, so good morning. Candidate A will be Simi, yeah? So candidate A, what's your name?
My name is Simi.
Alright, candidate B, what's your name?
My name is Bevis, and you can call me Bevis he. You can call me Abi.
Okay, so Simi, when do you normally wake up?
I normally wake up at 6 p.m. After that, I will take a shower and grab my breakfast before going to school.
Okay, so Bevis, when do you normally come to school?
I usually come to school around 6:20 like that. Yeah, 6:20 a.m. Yeah, around that
Okay,
6:20.
thank you. Now I'm going to ask you about what you do daily. Simi, what do you usually eat for breakfast?
I usually will drink a cup of coffee and eat some bread to provide me energy.
Okay, Bevis, who prepares the breakfast for you?
Usually, sometimes I prepare breakfast by myself, or sometimes will prepare by my mother.
Okay, Simi, what do you do during your free time?
I usually will go to play basketball with my friends, and I will also reading some interesting novel during my free time.
Okay, Bevis, what do you do on weekends?
I will usually do readings or do revision for the examination, or I will go for a jogs at the evening, in the evening.
All right. So teacher right now will share to you your task. Okay. Huh. Oh, sorry, it's not this one. Okay, stop first. I shared the wrong one. I share another one. You're supposed to get E, yeah? Where is your set E? Right? Where's your set E? Oh no. Where is your set E? So, wait. Teacher share again. I do not know why the set E is not around. Okay. Alright. Mm-hmm. Set E. Why so weird the set E don't want to appear. Never mind lah. Teacher choose one of the set lah. So you want to choose which set? A, D, C.
Simi, you choose.
Choose
Simi, you choose.
A, D, and C. Which one you want to choose?
A.
A, yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, in this part of the test, I'm going to give each of you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it on your own for about a minute. You also need to answer a question briefly about your partner's topic. So I would like you to talk about your family eating out at a restaurant. First, you have some time to think about it. All right, you may start now.
Last weekend, since my family and I were in a free time, so we decided to have our dinner at Hong Kong restaurant. And before that, we also take some food to prevent hungry. My family and I usually will took my father's car to go there. After we reached there, we saw a lot of dishes and we saw a lot of dishes and drinks are served for us. The service at there were also very good. They even greeted us with a smile and waved hand to us. I feel very happy because it's the only time are we were all in a free time and we finally got the chance to get up together.
All right, thank you. So, Bevis, what was the last time you and your family ate out? Did you have a good time? Why?
I think the last time my family eating out is like uh, a years ago since the COVID pandemic, and I think the last time I eating out is very enjoyable because the service is good and the food is very delicious for me.
All right, thank you. So, Bevis, all right, this is your task. Okay, you're going to talk about a family celebrating Mother's Day with a barbecue at home. So, first, you have some time to think about what you're going to say. All right, okay, you may start now.
The Mother Days is just around the corner. So my family and I decided to give my mom a surprise by holding a barbecue party. On the day, my fathers and I went to the supermarket to get some food such as vegetables and meats and also some drinks. After that, after reaching home, my younger brothers and my sister helped me to chop the vegetable and the meats. The process are tired, but we all enjoyed it. On in the night,
All right,
we play.
Simi, do you think,
Madam.
yeah, yeah, and
I haven't finished yet, madam. Oh, why?
okay, continue.
Did, and in the night, we play some games, and also we talk to our parents, and we all enjoyed it. In my
Okay,
opinion, I think that family gathering is very important for us because it helps us to strengthen our bonds between our family members and us. That's all from me.
okay. All right, so Simi, do you think it is good to celebrate Mother's Day with a barbecue at home? Give a reason.
I In my opinion, I think it's not because it's quite troublesome and we can just enjoy our time freely without doing the barbecue. Instead of that, we can like preparing a cake for her and doing some present eh, and buy some present for her so that it can make her happy also.
All right,
Madam,
thank
I also haven't finished or
Cannot. No, this one is a very brief one. No need to say so much. Already enough because there is a short, brief answer. Okay, so now I would like you to talk about something together for about 3 minutes. The task will have two parts. In the first part, you will discuss something with each other for about 2 minutes. Then, in the second part, you will have another minute to make a decision together. All right, let's begin with the discussion task. So, what are the benefits of eating at home? Here are some reasons why people eat at home and a question for you to discuss. First, you have some time to look at the task. All right, you may start now.
nowadays most of the people prefer to eating at home because they think that eating at home is more convenient than eating at the restaurant and it can help us to prevent about the food hygiene problems also. In my opinion, I think the benefit of eating at home is it can save our money, such as we can control over the ingredient use. We don't need to we we just need to buy the ingredients that we use instead of we need to buy a lot of dishes. Sometimes the price cannot sometimes the price is just not affordable for us. How about you, Bibis?
I totally agree with you, Simit. In my opinion, I think that one of the benefits of eating at home is that we can save our times. For example, we don't have to wait for the dishes to be served to us while while eating at the restaurant. Other than that, I also think that eating at home help us to save us from food poisonings, since the hygiene at home is more hygiene than the restaurant. Other than that, we also can eat fresh meals. We also can take fresh meals. For example, we can buy the fresh vegetable or fresh meats from the supermarket instead of eating the meats that are not fresh from the restaurant, that can lead to food poisoning, because some of the restaurant they are not responsible. They tend to serve the not fresh meats to the customer. Do you agree with me, Simi?
Yes, I totally agree with you. Other than that, I also think that the benefit of eating at home is it can save our time and energy, since we don't need to drive a long way just for a meal. We can just preparing our own meals, and it can also turn out become very delicious and tasty. Besides that, we can spend less money on it, because sometimes the ingredients to make the food is different, and it may cost us a lot of money on it. So it is not affordable for us, and we can just enjoy our own meals within a less amount of money.
Right, thank
Besides,
you. Now you have about 1 minute to decide together which is the best reason for people to eat at home. Okay, can start now.
from my point of view, I think the most benefit of eating at home is it can save us from food poisoning. This is quite related to our health problem, and it may cause us stomach ache, and we may be sent to the hospital. How about you, Vivis?
I agree with you, Simi. From my perspective, I think that we both agree that the benefits of eating at home is that we can save our times. Yes,
All right.
that's all from me.
So, CB, in what ways has the inflation influenced people to eat at home? In what way has the inflation influenced people to eat at home?
I think it's from the time and the money perspective, because we can save our money and time since we eating at home, and besides that we can also enjoy our own specialized meal at home, since we can just buy our own favorite ingredients, and we can just make it on ourselves, and it can enhance our relationship also in the making food processes.
Okay. How about you, Bevis? In what ways has the inflation influenced people to eat at home?
In my opinion, I think that the hygiene of the restaurant is very important for the restaurant to attract the customer, because some of the news tend to uh, we can see from the news some of the restaurant is not hygiene, and I think that if the restaurant is not hygiene enough, that can lead to food poisoning to the customer, and I think that is a quite serious problem for us as people nowadays are really care about their health problem.
All right. So that's the end of our speaking assessment. Thank you very much. So that's the end. So you can yeah, join your next class. Teacher will look at the recording again.